The federal government deems any form of harassment in the workplace unlawful. This is especially true if the behaviors are so frequent or severe that they create a hostile or offensive work environment. The EEOC defines it as any unwelcome conduct based on race, color, religion, sex, national origin, age, disability, or genetic information. Actions or words become unlawful when experiencing offensive conduct becomes a condition of continued employment, or the behaviors are severe enough that they create an environment that an average reasonable person would find abusive, intimidating, or hostile. These definitions are pretty vague, so they might not help as much if you're trying to identify the misconduct. To make things more clear, let's go over specific examples of what's considered workplace harassment. Hi everyone, I'm Matt from eTactics, and today I'm going to talk about 5 examples of harassment in the workplace. Before we get started though, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the button below. While you're down there, hit that alert bell icon next to it as well, so when we post new helpful content, you get notified. Any demeaning or taboo language regarding someone's skin tone, ethnicity, or race is verbal harassment. These racist and vulgar phrases are used to bully or intimidate minority groups. Using these at work would make them feel unwelcome and discriminated against. This kind of language is illegal and can cause emotional damage to the victim, especially if it persists. Showing discriminatory media against any group is also harassment. Even someone who isn't a part of that group could still find it offensive, especially if it pertains to their family or friends. These negative images and messages about a minority would intimidate them as well. They could appear as threats or turn into some other form of harassment, such as verbal abuse and racial slurs. Making jokes about someone's disability is offensive because it's such a sensitive topic. Often people can't control their mental or physical disability and limitations. These inappropriate references may be directly to the individual, to someone else while the disabled individual is intentionally or unintentionally within earshot, or completely behind someone's back without the disabled individual's knowledge. No matter who the comment is to, this type of activity can become illegal if it continues, since it's discriminatory. Now, ageism is a term that refers to biases against people based on their age. These biases often relates to differences between generations when it comes to acceptable behavior, the usage of slang, and the ability to use today's technology. This form of discrimination can be illegal depending on who the victim is. The ADEA states that age-related discrimination in the workplace against people 40 years or older violates the law. It's important to mention that there are no federal laws regarding ageism for those under the age of 40. However, some states do have laws to protect younger employees as well. It's rare to find a company where everyone wears suits. Nowadays, you'll find people in jeans, polos, and possibly even t-shirts. This new dress code isn't the problem specifically. The issue comes in when people abuse this casual dress policy to wear offensive clothing. Graphic t-shirts with derogatory images or words can intimidate, upset, or threaten someone at work. Hopefully, these 5 examples that I provided for you have helped answer the question of what's considered workplace harassment. These situations occur more often than some people might think. 35% of employees feel that they've experienced harassment, and 45% said that they witnessed it from a coworker. Since it's such a common problem that impacts so many people, employees must recognize what qualifies as this misconduct. That way, it will be obvious which situations should get reported. If you'd like to learn more about what is considered workplace sexual harassment and non-sexual harassment, reach out to eTactics. You already made this far into the video, so you might as well like it, share it, and comment below. Well, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to our YouTube channel.